Hi guys, I'm at Loft Gallery with Vida, and she's gonna tell me a bit about her painting, a bit about her as an artist. So, Vida, what makes you an artist?
Well, I think what makes me an artist is my need to really make things my own, to really personalize something. So a lot of my paintings, it would be, flipping through like old photo albums and see what pictures stand out to me and seeing what really connects with me. And if not that, it would be, just going about my day, seeing something that really inspires me and makes me feel like if I want to show things from my point of view, how I experience it and how I want to share that with other people. So for like this painting, I was going through a photo album and this picture stood out to me because it's like a 5-person gathering, they're conversating.
So this is your family?
That's the thing. One of the comments that someone told me about this painting is that it reminds them of when they go down in their living room and there's a bunch of strangers that people are saying, it's like your family or whatever. But it's like a bunch of strangers and like, okay, it's like whatever. But this isn't my family, I think it's my family's friends.
Okay.
That's what really makes me want to create something like that because, someone would take this picture and they would see it as something worthy of taking a picture and then I see that picture and then I see it as something worthy of, capture it and how I view it, I want to be able to show this gathering, how it might feel, how they might make a room feel, and, with the pandemic and how we really lost out on face-to-face connections, and conversations, and how we, how certain conversations in a room and how we would make a room feel when we talk to each other. That's something that we miss. And this painting, I really want to capture that. I really want to show that energy of how you could really feel what the type of conversations when you're with your friends and your family and just enjoy each other's company.
So what's the medium? Is it oil paint or acrylic?
It's acrylic paint.
It's acrylic.
A lot of people think that my work is oil, but I've actually never painted it.
It has a kind of oily finish to it, how you kind of texture it and layer it. But,
Yeah.
So it's just paint that you use? You don't use any medium or anything to kind of thicken it or finish it or anything? Just acrylic?
Lots of layers, that's what gives me that rough. And then I use a sponge and go over it with varnish to give it that
okay. So why the color choice?
Mm-hmm.
See, you have a lot of generally in your paintings, I see a lot of, well, for me at least, the thing that stands out is yellows, purples, reds, kind of. It reminds me of an evening scene in the Caribbean when you go out and the sun is just at that right moment and it's just really kind of magical,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what your paintings reflect to me, but is that what you thought about?
Yes, I definitely do think of the Caribbean and that vibrancy that we get and how we as a people, we are very, colorful. That starts on my palette just using primary colors, so red, yellow, blue. And I'll use white, and then I'll add on a dark blue and a burnt amber for black.
So that's typically how you start most paintings?
Yeah, that's how I start all paintings.
Okay.
I don't buy mixed paintings. I like to mix all my colors.
Okay.
But what would happen is when I mix them, they would lose chroma, so the vibrancy of the color itself. So after I mix it and I put it on the painting itself, I'll go over with the primary color itself. So I'll add on that sort of vibrancy again. So it doesn't lose.
How long a painting like this might take you?
This is a painting that I took. I started off pottery for a while. I had to get back into the space to really create it. So it wouldn't be the same as an average painting. This one, it would take me a bit longer just because I wasn't sure where I was going with it at first and how I want to represent it.
So kind of going more into your practice. So is it that you typically just work through a painting or kind of like this one, you might work on it, sit it down for a while, go on to something else?
Yeah, usually, I usually finish paintings about a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. And we were talking a bit about what makes you an artist, and you spoke about seeing an image that someone captured and seeing that it was interesting enough for them to capture, and now you kind of go off of that spark, that inspiration,
Yeah.
So you kind of repeating the process. I found that kind of interesting. So is that something that you're always looking for? Is it that most of your paintings you really try to be inspired, kind of through somebody else being inspired?
Yes, I always want to show a definite point of view, and then I want to share that point of view, whether it's mine or someone else. I want to be shown to everyone. You know, that's how I really create my art. That's the starting point.
Okay, and kind of going still with the identity of an artist.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that you have a painting practice. Again, that defines you as an artist. Is there anything else that outside of your painting practice allows you to feel like an artist? Is that your daily work? Everything you do is through the lens of an artist. I know Kevin spoke about even how he interprets music and listens to music. Like he feels that just because he's a bit more creative than the average Joe, that it allows him a kind of maybe a special way through his artistry to be able to consume different media. Is that something that you think as well?
I do think that music is a great medium to really get yourself started in your creative process. That's something that I would include, because certain lyrics stand out to me, and then again, I'm seeing that perspective coming out from certain lyrics, and I'm like, I want people to visually see how these lyrics make me feel.
Okay, so outside of painting, the things you do outside of that, you could tell me a bit more about that. I know you work a job that you didn't want to talk about, but kind of just in your daily life, you could describe to me how those events kind of add to your practice.
Oh, well, yeah, when you have a job, you meet different people, you have to help people, and, you really want to learn more about, people's lives, and then you're learning more about, the general public of Trinidad, when you're interacting with all these different people, and then you get to understand, what people are feeling, and what's, how you can, and I can incorporate that in my art by, again, showing that perspective, and, seeing, being able to connect with people and let them see that.
If you had to just maybe give a message to your younger self or to your younger artists, what would you tell them?
I think I tell them to create art every single day.
Okay. Is that something you practice?
Yes.
Okay.
I paint every single day.
Wow. Okay.
Don't think that you need to have a style. Like, don't get trapped in a box thinking that you need a style to succeed in the art. Your style isn't anything more than the way that you choose to make something interesting. But I just wanted to jump back to color. One of the most important things when I'm creating my art is my color theory practice. So I tend to use a lot of green because green is a balance of color. If you look at a rainbow, green is the center of the rainbow. It joins, these really warm colors and these really cool colors.
I thought about that.
Yeah. Green is all around you. It's common to the eyes. So when I'm creating my compositions and there's all these colors, you need something to guide the eye, something that's, is going to be common to the eyes, and that's what's going to be drawn. That's what the eyes are going to draw to naturally. So that's why I give this piece green. That's kind of like the starting point. And, it's a 5-person conversation. So again, I'm trying to train the eye of the viewer to, see that kind of flow of the painting. So, it's going to start here, moving from this person, that person, that person, that person, and then back again. And, your eyes, you're looking at the color while you see there's more to look at, more to see, So, yeah, that's the color green, very important for my art.
Okay, all right. So thanks for sharing and thanks for talking to the audience.